would have been a really good place to leave the van parked. Secluded kind of up in here. Branches in the way. Grabbing my GoPro. But we're parked out by the road. Why are we parked out by the road, you ask? Or you don't ask. Either way, I'm telling you. Having battery issues with our big solar battery. We have a 200 amp hour Renogy AGM, absorbent glass mat, all the technical stuff. We have a big battery for our solar. And it'll charge to 100% during the day. On a good sunny day like today, no problem. It probably shows 100 right now. In fact, let's go see. But as soon as it's not getting sun, it drops down to 75%, and it's never done that. Now, it doesn't drop down bad at night. But it's just not what it used to be. And it was like, I think it was last week maybe, it started this nonsense. Let's see if you can see it up here. Right now, this is showing you all the loads and everything. Right now, it's 100% right now.
Yeah.
And that's great. That's awesome. But it will not stay like that. And you know, the battery's a year old, but it was just a real quick decline. I mean, used to, you know, because we have the fridge that runs 24/7. I sleep with a CPAP at night. We have lights and stuff, and you know, there are a lot of times we would wake up after using CPAP all night, the fridge running all night, running the heater in the morning.
Yeah.
Battery'd still be at 90%.
Right.
But that's not the case now. So I've actually taken to turning the fridge off at night. And that seems to help. You know, everything in there stays cold. We don't have anything frozen in there, so it's really not a big deal. And during the day, I'm unplugging my CPAP. But I shouldn't be having to do that. You know, like I said, the battery's just a year old. That shouldn't be an issue. But it is an issue. And, you know, it's getting plenty of sun.
Yeah, it is.
And like I said, right now, it's at 100%. I don't know what's going on with it. I've checked all my connections. Checked, you know, I cleaned the panels off a few times. And I'll be honest, there were times I went a few months without cleaning the panels off just because it stayed charged all the time. Yeah. So, you know, what's the point of making sure the panels are working at optimum efficiency when it's operating at optimum efficiency? But I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
but
like during the day, it'd go down to like 80 or 70, and then it'd go back up. You know, when the sun hits it just right then.
Some of it may be the janky charge controller we have. We have a PWM charge controller that came with our panels. We have two 100 watt HQST panels, and the panels are fine, but that little charge controller is it's a janky one. But we've spent so much money doing other stuff to the van that I just can't do an MPPT charge controller, which is way more efficient and way more precise. But I mean, we may have to buy the bullet and get one just so we're not worrying so much about the battery, because I'm forever asking her, hey,
what's the battery at?
What's the battery? So she turns around and it cycles through all the there's like 8 different things it cycles through, and invariably when I ask her, it's the battery percentage has just passed, so she has to sit there with her head turned to the left looking up there. If I got one of the MPPT controllers, a lot of those are Bluetooth, and I could just look at it on my phone. So I'm not really wanting to buy another battery right now. I don't know if it's the battery, don't know if it's a charge controller. If it is a battery, probably going to go with a lithium this time. AGMs are great. This one is so heavy. This is like, I don't know, it was heavy. She couldn't pick it up. This may not seem like a lot of wood. It's because it's not, but just enough to make some brats and have a little ambiance. That's it. Don't want to over gather because I don't want to. Hi, baby.
Hi.
So it's actually darker than it looks on camera. As I'm looking at my phone, that it's it's darker. But we'll show you what the battery is at now. I'll show you what we're talking about. All right, get around there. 75%. And it hasn't been getting sun for maybe an hour. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on there. But then we'll wake up in the morning, and that's after, you know, running stuff all night long. We'll wake up and it'll be at that percentage as well. I mean, still, I guess is what I'm saying. So we're not sure what's going on, but anyway, we're gonna sit here by the fire and let our shins toast. You know, that old chestnut, how that works. But anyway, tell them good night.
Good night.
See you all in the morning.